Hello, fourth graders. I'm going to show you a couple things that I think will really improve our assignments and it will also improve our communication. All right, first of all, in Google Docs, I want to show you this is your menu or your, what should I call it, your toolbar per se. And I think you can hide the tools. You can see this over here where you can hide them. Ooh, I don't like that at all. Show the menus. There we go. And this is where we can format things. You can make font sizes lower or higher. Please don't go above like an 18 or a 20. Yeah, an 18 probably isn't any bigger. And if you're going to play around with fonts, that's okay. Just make sure it's one that I can read with, okay? But as we talked about with book titles are supposed to be italicized. We also want to make sure that we always have the first and last letter capitalized. So the next read aloud we're going to do is Night of the Twisters. And you can see that I italicized it. I can highlight it and turn that off. I can highlight it and turn it back on. So that's called the italics. When we write in the classroom, we underline titles because some of us write in cursive and that already is italics. So I wanted to draw your attention up here to your toolbar, okay? The next thing I wanted to draw your attention to is I wanted to talk to you about having capital letters. So make sure that if you're going to write Walt Disney World, like some of you did for your facts about Florida, please make sure that you capitalize proper nouns. Remember, common and proper. So we want to capitalize Everglade National Park or Universal Studios, okay? Because those are, studios, because those are proper nouns. So I really want you in your homework to start making sure you capitalize proper nouns. And many of you are. So this is all stuff to make us better, and we're all just working to try to be the best we can be, okay? One more thing I wanted to talk to you about is spell check. I went over it a little bit in the Zoom meeting, but let's say I spell italicize. That's kind of a poor example. How about studies? Studies. And it's not telling me it's wrong. All right, I'm going to spell orange like that. That is not how you spell orange. So I can two-finger click on it. Did you mean orange? But if that doesn't work for you, you can go up to Tools, Spelling and Grammar. Spelling and Grammar check. Change to orange? Well, yes, thank you, I will. I click orange and document looks good. So you can two-finger click on it or go to Tools and Spelling. Last thing, while I have you with me, I want to teach you how to check your email. I'm going to start to send you emails next week of assignments you're missing, and then I'll give you a day or two to get those in, and then if you don't get them in, then I will email your parents. But just like normal school, I'd contact you first. So go over here to what we call the waffle, and you go to Gmail. And that is where your email is. And I can see when you guys hand in homework and all that good stuff, okay? So you go to compose and you go to 2. So I'll send an email to Mr. Anand, okay? Oh, I'm going to make it a little bigger, okay? Principal, and the subject is what it's about. So, where'd it go? All right, well, I'll do a new one, okay? This just tells me kids that have turned in their homework. So if your name's off to the side, you're not in trouble. 2, principal. You have to type the full email and address in. So if you're writing to me, it'd be nanand@stjohnbc.net. okay? But that'd be kind of weird for me to send an email to myself. But you have to make sure you type in the whole thing. And for one of your assignments, you're going to send me an email, okay? And then I'm going to have you guys check your email too. So I'll send one to Mrs. Benter, cbenter@stjohnbc.net. You rock. Right here. I am teaching my 4th graders to send and receive emails in Google. Thanks for all your technology help. You are my example in my video right now. Take care. I'll use my real name because I won't sign it Mrs. O. Okay? So here is who it's to, and that's where you type in their email address. They just recognize her name, cbenter@stjohnbc.net. And then that's the subject. So maybe it's about Mrs. On and I have a question on an assignment, and I just gave her a subject. You can attach things to it, which I don't think we'll need to for a while. But that's how I attach the newsletters and I send to your parents. And then you hit send. So Mrs. Benter will receive my email. So remember, you go into Google, you go into the waffle, that's what my Tech 21 teacher calls it, and you go to Gmail. So hopefully you guys found this video helpful. I'm going to warm up supper now. Take care.